Hey everybody, it's a loyal gamer, and I hope I'm looking at you guys. I'm just going to imagine that you're right here. This is actually one of the first times that I've recorded from my webcam in a very long time. Normally I use my cell phone to get an HD image, but to be honest, I just want to record off of my webcam off of my MacBook Pro again, so Um, yeah, so we're gonna try this out, and I just figured I'd shoot you guys an update real quick. I have a list right here. I have a little list of stuff that I'm gonna be going over. Uh, First thing we're gonna do, cough drop, is the Minecraft server. We're gonna talk about the Minecraft server. Now, recently there was a new update to Minecraft, which involves enchanted bows, I believe, and a few other things. Um, Obviously, I think Bucket's down. I really haven't checked Craft Bucket, to be honest, but I think Craft Bucket hasn't come out with a recommended build yet, and for the most part, I don't know. I'm not really interested in updating this time. Um, As a matter of fact, I don't know if this is sort of bad news for the people who play on here, but it's too much work to do to upgrade the server like this. It's too frequent. I mean, nothing's ever changed. I mean, Jeb promised that he would create a Minecraft API that would be easier for modders, which is obviously the Craft Bucket team, to obviously handle. And so far, I've been waiting for like a year, maybe 2 years. I don't know how long I've been playing Minecraft, but it's been for a while. And it's still a major pain in the ass to update these servers. And when you have to worry about 30 plugins, I have over 30 plugins on my server, so it's a complete nightmare. Because not only do you have to wait for the Craft Bucket team to update the Craft Bucket jar file, you have to worry about all the individual plugin authors to update their shit to make it compatible with that, Craft Bucket jar file. So it's just a huge pain in the ass. And to be honest, I'm starting school tomorrow, and it's going to be my last semester at college, and I'll get to that next. But I just don't really have the time to be finicking around with the server. Not for spring semester. I'll see what I can do for summer, because I'm only taking a couple classes in the summer. I think they're mostly going to be online courses, and for the most part, I'm not really going to bother with the server work during the spring semester, because I think for the most part, it's a lot of things with the Minecraft server. Like, it's seen a very long run, and I don't want to like shut it down for good. But if there comes a circumstance where, okay, I have enough time to deal with the server, or perhaps to make it public and recruit moderators that would be on a regular basis, I think then I would really start to actually run the server like fully public. But I don't know, the whitelisting thing, it's just not working, because the people who I whitelist never really come on. And and I have over 30 white people I'm sorry, I have over 30 people whitelisted. So it's like, you'd think people would want to come on and stuff, but not really. Um, and it's kind of unfortunate, you put so much work into a server, and people do come on, but it's very sparse. Like, usually it's like one or two people at a time, but it's very, the server, it used to see a lot more, action, in the past. And yeah, it's fun running a Minecraft server. It's tons of fun, but I got other priorities to deal with right now. So the server is pretty much going to be down for pretty much for the entire spring semester. It might pop back up sometime around May or June. I'm not really going to give you a guarantee about that, but right now I'm just not really that interested in server upkeep, and hopefully by then things will be a lot easier to manage. But just to manage all this by myself is just it's just a pain in the ass, and it's so much time that I gotta do the server maintenance, and I gotta make sure everything's updated. It's just huge pain in the ass. Okay, so now that that's done, school and some life decisions that I have to make. Seeing as how this is my last semester of college, to be honest, I need to worry about getting a job right now more than anything after college. So for the most part, I'm gonna have to start making some connections because I really haven't done an internship yet because I really can't because I'm working a part-time job and I need the money. I'm doing school full-time. I'm attempting to do 19.5 credit hours of work, or I'm sorry, classes on top of part-time work. So I'm gonna be very busy. I don't know how I can pull off an internship while still being able to make LPs. But for the most part, I will have pockets of time to do recording. Pretty much Monday through Wednesday night. And I prefer to do my recordings at nights for some reason. I don't know why. But I just feel more comfortable doing recordings towards the evening, later at night. So Tuesday's kind of a toss-up. Some days I might work on Tuesday. Other times I might not. But this Tuesday I have off, so I'm thinking about, that's tomorrow really. So I'm thinking about definitely doing some more recording after biology, which I have to retake biology. And yeah, so I still will have time to do LPs, but for the most part, especially during February and March, and especially April, it's going to be crunch time, and I'm going to have to visit my counselors again, make sure they have everything all right for graduation. I have to graduate, get this bachelor's, and I'm going to have to, get job security. I'm going to have to, if I can't find a job here in Buffalo, then I'm just going to have to make do with, a retail job, I guess. Better than nothing. But my ultimate goal is pretty much to relocate to the West Coast because, I don't know, Buffalo, oof. And now everybody knows where I live. Great. I think for the most part you guys pretty much know where I live, but it's not a big deal to me. And yeah, for the most part, that's just how it's going to go down. I'm just going to have to think of something to pay the bills and taxes, and basically to get enough money to make sure that I'm able to keep going to these trips, these conventions. And I'll get to that. That's actually the last subject on my list I want to talk about is PAX East. But everything takes money. I'm probably, after college, I'm probably going to work 2 jobs. I wouldn't be surprised if I had to. And on top of that, I got to pay off these loans for years and years and years. Even though I don't really owe that much, thank God. It might take pardon me. It might take me maybe 5 years at best for me to pay off these loans. Because thanks to how low cost the SUNY system is, I don't really have to pay back all that much. Plus, I only got to pay off maybe 2.5 years of college on top of that. So I lucked out. I really did. But I'm still gonna have to raise as much money as I can to make sure that I can live a good life. Granted that, the economy doesn't collapse and all this bull crap I keep hearing on the news. But anyway, with that being said, yeah, I got a lot of priorities this spring semester, and I'm going to try my best to basically get the best grades I possibly can and, get that stuff out of the way. Because this is going to be my most important semester by far, and I'm not really going to be able to do much, so that's why I ruled the Minecraft server out, because I kind of I'm kind of graduating, so I'm gonna have to put that down for the time being. Thankfully, I don't have to do that as much with LPs. Uh, Next subject is LPs. I am fully aware that my Arc the Lad 4 and Panzer Dragoon Saga playlists have not been updated for quite some time, meaning that I really haven't uploaded any videos as of late for those LPs. I am a quarter of the way done with Panzer Dragoon Saga, so I'm not really worried about it. It's a short game in general, so for the most part, it's not going to be that hard to complete. But for Arc the Lad's a bit different, because Arc the Lad's kind of long, and it's easy for the most part, but it's long. Actually, both games are easy. But the thing is, with Panzer Dragoon Saga, I don't know, like, I'm on this Pokemon fix right now. I don't know what it is, but I just feel like doing Pokemon videos because, I don't know, it's the easiest method. Even though it's the same recording method that I use for Panzer Dragoon Saga, I don't know, it's just something about Pokemon. I just want to keep playing it and playing it and playing it. So I'm starting to get back into the swing of Pokemon a little bit, which is, I don't know what to say about that. But, I don't know, Panzer, like, I really want to do Panzer and Arc the Lad 4. It's just that, I really shouldn't have started my Pokemon Blue LP as early as I did, I guess. But, yeah, I feel very passionate about Panzer Dragoon Saga and Arc the Lad 4 still. So if you guys were wondering whatever happened to those videos, well, I do have them planned to do later on, but right now I'm just not really feeling it. Plus, with Arc the Lad 4 specifically, I have a special recording method, alright, where I basically have to upscale the image, the raw file size to 720p. And as you guys know, the PlayStation 2 is incapable of doing 720p resolution video, but with my capture card I can actually upscale it with little to no loss of quality. Actually, I think it's the same method Chugga Conroy uses, because we use the same recording devices, because I know he has a HD PVR as well. So for the most part, yeah. Oh, I have the game cartridge right here, which has the dust. Oh my god. Yeah, it's Arc the Lad 4. So don't worry, I still haven't forgotten about it. I will definitely get back to it as soon as I feel like it. But for right now, I just want to do Pokemon. I hope you guys understand that and will bear through the delays if you really wanted to see those LPs. I hope that, Pokemon, will really at least, like, provide an enjoyable experience for you guys until I get back to my other projects. However, given the fact that I'm doing school again, it's going to be hard to fit in 3 of those projects within the limited amount of time that I'm given to record now. So, for the most part, I'll try to get back on Panzer Dragoon Saga, and I'll try to get back on Arc the Lad 4. And I meant to say about Arc the Lad 4 is that it actually has a very long rendering sequence time. Like, to upscale the 480i image into 720p, it usually takes an hour and a half on my custom build computer, which is down here running. It takes like an hour and a half to render out, and it's kind of like a drag. I know that's a piss poor excuse, because a lot of you guys, have to wait like an hour and a half anyway to render out standard definition videos, and here I am complaining with all my equipment, But I don't know, it just kind of feels like a drag, after a while. But for the most part, I will, I never start projects that, I quit or never intend to finish. If I'm starting a project, I'm definitely going to finish it eventually. So don't worry if you want to see more Arc the Lad and Panzer Dragoon Saga videos. Pokemon will obviously continue. And with that being said, we shall talk about PAX East a little bit. I will be going to PAX East. I already got the train ticket and the 3-day pass, so all I really need to do is hook up with Atma and Water Exodus, who are going to be my roommates, and we gotta find a fourth person still. By the time this video goes up, we might already have a fourth person. I'm not sure if Atma got anybody interested, but we're gonna have to all meet up on Skype sometime and find out how we're gonna do this, which hotel we're gonna be choosing. So for the most part, yeah, we need to get that stuff on lockdown, but it's still very early, so it's not a huge worry, you know. But that being said, you know, it's been a year since I first went to PAX, almost exactly, once we get down to April. Once we get down to April, you know, I don't know what we're going to be doing specifically, other than, you know, in terms of restaurants and stuff like that. You know, I really don't know where we're going to be going, but yeah, for the most part, we're going to have to get back together in a group again, and I'm definitely going to have to make some more videos for sure. You can always expect my channel to have like the most, like, not like the most videos, but I do cover like a lot of content when I'm away on these trips, so you can expect PAX East 2012 videos for sure. I'm not sure if I'm going to be going to PAX Prime though, because of how expensive the plane tickets are. But for the most part, I'm going to try. I'm going to try my hardest to go to PAX Prime, but I don't know. Like, I'm going to be doing work, like 2 jobs, and I'm going to have to somehow make room to fit PAX Prime into those 2 jobs. I would definitely love to go to Seattle again. I mean, Seattle's my favorite city ever, my most favorite. But getting back to the point, yes, I will be going to PAX East, and for all of you guys who are going, I hope to see you there, and maybe I can just sign more autographs. I signed like 1 autograph at PAX Prime, which is pretty cool. I forgot who the person was, but he had like this big like Seattle license plate, but it was like on this little canvas, and he didn't meet anybody else except me, which was so sad, but I signed my name on it, and it was a little kid, but I never saw him again. I forgot if he has a username on YouTube, but yeah, it was pretty nice. You know, so if any of you guys are coming along, make sure to, I don't know, I'll give tweets about where I'm located, you know, if you guys are even remotely interested in that. And for the most part, I should not be waiting at Logan Airport anymore for like 12 hours. That was hell last time, alright? But this time I'm going to have things a bit more planned out. Yeah. Like, I'm going to be there at 9 p.m. On Thursday evening, which is why we got to get a 4th person for our room, so this way we can stay 4 nights. This way, you know, I won't be sleeping in South Station in Boston when you know, a day before the actual event begins. But yeah, definitely staying Thursday night for sure, but I gotta tell Atma Water Exodus that. And without further ado, I think that's everything that I wanted to talk about. So if you guys have any sort of questions, you know, about me, my projects, my college, my personal life, you know, if you guys have like any sort of questions whatsoever, feel free to put them down in the comment section, and or make video responses. That would be pretty cool. For those of you guys who know, I think everybody should know about this by now, but I did reach 10,000 subscribers. Thank you very much. And next month, which is pretty soon, like maybe in a couple weeks, will be my 3rd year anniversary doing Let's Plays. So I will definitely make a video concerning the 3rd year anniversary and the 10,000 subscribers. I'm not really going to do that in this video because it's just a, you know, a very long update. But for the most part, I will do a Q&A for when that time comes. And I want to try something a little different for that Q&A though. Like, instead of having like, you know, questions in the comment section, I want to see you guys like do video questions instead. So you guys can ask me like 3 questions. Like if you have a webcam, you can ask me 3 questions, and then I'll edit your questions video into my answer video, and that would probably, I don't know. I think that would be like a lot cooler than than just the traditional way of doing things. So I want to try that out, and yeah, I think I've been talking too long. um, yeah. Other than that, I don't know. Do you want to see a tour of my room? I don't know if. See, I don't know if. Oh, jeez. I don't think I can do a tour because my laptop's plugged in, and if I disconnect the power cable, all my video data will be lost. So I'm gonna carefully bring you around. This is a mess. Like look at my desk. It's awful condition. And here is my TV. That's my main screen. That's Premiere Pro. And that's an episode of Pokemon that I has finally finished rendering out. And I use a second screen, and there's my Skype. So I have 2 screens hooked up. And down here is my PC, and a horse, and a random horse, and a pile of clothes. So that's all you really have in the world of ALG, is just a pile of clothes and a large computer with 2 monitors. Pretty sad life, if you ask me, but no, it's alright. Actually, I like the 2 monitor setup because, you know, I can have, like, I could be browsing the web in one and editing on the main screen, or what I usually like to do, if I'm doing Photoshop, like, I can do Photoshop on one screen and then video editing on the other, and it just doubles, like, my workload, or doubles the speed of my work efficiency, rather. So, yeah, good stuff. And the story about the second monitor is pretty funny too, because I actually found my second monitor. I didn't buy it, but the management at the store that I work at was actually throwing away their old computer equipment, and they left it's a perfectly fine working monitor next to a dumpster. I'm like, oh my god, does this work? So I took the computer and this monitor home, and it turns out that the computer was their old security system, and I still have the computer like in the back of my trunk in my car, but I took the monitor, which works perfectly, and I'm using it for my LPs. So yeah, free monitor for the win. And that's about it. So I will see you guys next time, hopefully with some more Pokemon. Actually, yeah, I should be uploading. I'll upload tonight, whatever. And I will see you guys next time for some more Let's Plays and more updates. Thank you, and I'll see you around. Later, people.